Hello everyone, I hope your preparation is going good. There is update which is coming from the BARC. There is one of the subsidiaries of BARC, that is NRB, that is Nuclear Recycle Board. They have released this notification for the different post of engineering along with the other branches as well. Like there is non-engineering background as well, but I will discuss only for the engineering related post which is important for the different discipline like electrical, electronic, instrumentation, mechanical and chemical. So the online application is started from the 1st of April and end was 30th of April, that is last date of this month. And the online application, this is the most important things which you need to remember before applying to these posts. The total number of posts which they have provided, including all the category, having 71 posts are there. And the basic criteria which you need to, you have at least diploma for these posts. They have not mentioned any restriction for the BTech, but I do not exactly aware what they exactly need in this advertisement. But they have mentioned you need to have a diploma with the 3 years after SSC, or diploma after HSC with the 2 years, having minimum 60% aggregate marks in your diploma. As per my opinion, in BARC examination which will applicable for the scientist B post, in that you need to have a BTech, and for the NRB you need to have at least diploma. I think higher education is not eligible to apply for these posts, but I'm not sure about that because there might be some restriction like ISRO. They will not allow higher education for the lower post. So this is some criteria which is applicable for the few of the organization like ISRO as well as BARC, but I'm not sure about that. If anything I get from the official website, I will be provided on a community post so that you will get the idea how you can apply for these posts. So going ahead with the chemical, there are total 8 posts, 8 for in that 5 for unreserved, 1 for EWS, 2 for OBC, and none for the SC and ST. Similarly, for the electrical, there are total 5 posts in the 2 for unreserved, 2 for OBC, and 1 for SC. Going ahead with the electrical, there are total 13 posts in the 2 for unreserved, 1 for EWS, 6 for OBC, and 2 for SC, and 2 for ST. And if you're going ahead with the electronic, there are only 4 posts, 1 for unreserved, 1 for OBC, 1 for SC, and 1 for ST. Going ahead with the instrumentation, total 7 posts are there. In that unreserved and EWS having 1 post, OBC was 2, SC ST was 1, and 1 for PWBD. Going ahead with the mechanical, total 32 posts are there. In that, the largest number of vacancies are available in mechanical discipline. In that, 14 for unreserved, 5 for EWS, 2 for 5 for OBC, and similarly 5 for SC, 3 for ST, and there is no post for the handicap PWBD. And total post for these are 32 applicable for mechanical engineering. If you're going ahead with the educational qualification, you have a diploma in mechanical engineering having 60% in your final year. Like total aggregate, you need to have a minimum 60% marks. If you're going after 10th or HSC, you need to have a maintain 60% in both the criteria which they have mentioned clearly in the advertisement. Other than that, they have also mentioned some trainee category to start there. If you want, you can go ahead, but I'm not going ahead all those parameters which is related to non-engineering background. The age limit which they have mentioned, you need to have a cutoff date was 30th of April, and their minimum age was 18, maximum age was 24 for the trainee category 1. Similarly for the trainee category 2, having 22 years. And going ahead with the other parameter which they have mentioned for the physical standard, you need to fulfill which they have mentioned over here, like minimum height, maximum height, as like minimum height and minimum weight which they have mentioned. Going ahead with the total duration of training, they have mentioned 2 years, and stipend during training for the first year for the trainee category 1 was 16,000, and for the trainee category 2 for the second year having 18,000, which is very less, but if you confirmed in the same organization, you will get a good pay raise which is mentioned in further points. Going ahead with the a final examination, they have mentioned few important parameters related to the selection method. Like category 1 written examination having 1 hours will be conducted of objective type, which mention almost all the examination. 1 marks for the correct option, and each incorrect will be deducted for the 1/3. Every question contains the 3 marks. If you score and good marks with the right option, you will get the 3 marks, and if you do the wrong option selection, then you will deduct it as a 1 marks for the incorrect answer, which they have mentioned clearly over here. And also they have mentioned final selection will be based on the performance of the candidate in the interview alone. There is no criteria for the selection of written examination. You need to only for the filter criteria. So once you complete the successful training of, then you will pay under the level of 7 as a assistant of group B non-gazetted officer. In that you will pay around 44,900 as the entry pay for the category 1. Similarly they have mentioned for the category 2. If you want, you can also check that, and which is not related to engineering background. So they have also mentioned one bond criteria for every candidate who is undergoing the training of NRB. So you need to serve for the organization at least 3 years after the absorption, and if you break the bond, then you need to pay the amount which they have mentioned in your agreement. So you need to at least with the organization for the 3 years, so that you need to at least do a work which is related to the training which they have provided during the training process. The nature of duties they have mentioned over there, and if you want, you can also read it according to your degree. They have provided some work, and you will get the idea how you will perform in the organizations. So the application fee for the post of category 1 they have mentioned like 150 rupees, and similarly for the other category they have mentioned for the 100 rupees, which is applicable for all those students. And for the SC, ST and women and PWD, there is no fee for them, as well as for the post category 1 as well as category 2 as well. So they have mentioned over here, and if they have also mentioned the online link how you can applicable and how you can fill this form, and the basic guideline which is also available on a official PDF. If you want, I can post this PDF on a Telegram group. You can easily access this PDF and get the idea how you can approach the final online application form. So I hope these videos are helpful, and if you think, then do like and share with your friends and subscribe this channel. Thanks for watching.